Kathy Lester pulls out old pictures of her daughter Alyssa and spreads them in front of Central Coast Assemblyman Bill Monning's legislative director.
And this is why I'm here.
It's been a long road to Sacramento for Kathy, and this is her last straw, a last-ditch effort to save her daughter Alyssa.
It's all a nightmare. I can't do anything.
This is a recent mugshot of 23-year-old Alyssa. She's a heroin addict and she's pregnant.
I have a daughter who's strung out on drugs. She's 6 months pregnant and she's roaming Soledad Street.
Kathy has been up and down these streets plenty. The local Skid Row, the place Kathy comes to find her daughter.
In those times when she was missing for like 2 weeks and I thought she was dead, I would come up to anybody, and I had pictures.
When Alyssa was a teen and started getting into trouble, Kathy turned to the justice system for help.
Fortunately, I got her award of the court.
It kept her on the straight and narrow for a bit, but as an adult, Kathy couldn't rely on the justice system. She watched her daughter give birth once and lose custody of that baby. This is the last picture she has of her daughter and grandchild together. Now, Alyssa is pregnant again, can't stay clean, and this grandmother is helpless.
Until you're in a rehab, I'm going to be calling the police every day.
So she's taking her fight to lawmakers.
They would be ordered under the drug court to either jail or a court-ordered women's facility, until which time that child is properly cared for.
According to the ACLU, in the last 20 years, 7 states have tried to create a new crime of drug use during pregnancy. None have passed. But there is a law in Florida, it's called the Marchment Act, and it allows family members to commit loved ones to court-ordered drug treatment.
The baby's not getting the care and monitoring it needs while she's pregnant. I'm worried about the long-term effects the baby's going to have when he's born.
She looks wonderful.
Dr. Valerie Barnes started the neonatal intensive care unit at Natividad Medical Center and sees the effects of drugs on newborns firsthand, and that number isn't small. 12% of the babies in Monterey County are born with drugs in their system.
These babies are damaged, and then their brains are damaged also.
Dr. Barnes agrees in most cases pregnant addicts are too sick to get drug treatment themselves.
Incarcerate them into these and make them stay there, and they can really turn them around and make quite a difference to the whole lives of both their children and themselves. They need to be forced to be into treatment.
But there are many in the health industry who argue forcing people into treatment is not the best route.
A pregnant mom avoids prenatal care because they worry about the potential of, either going to jail or having their children taken away from them.
Although Monterey County Director of Social Services Elliot Robinson admits 70 to 80% of the families CPS is currently working with have drug issues, he said punishment isn't always the answer.
We don't want to put into place a system where a mom then becomes avoidant of prenatal care. But if you're not also looking forward to say, how do we change the outcome for the future, then we've really done nothing.
Nice to meet you.
And that brings us back to Sacramento. When Kathy came to us with her situation, we helped her secure a meeting with Assemblyman Bill Monning's legislative director, Bethany Westfall. Kathy wants to see a law like the Marchment Act come to California, helping families get loved ones into court-ordered and monitored treatment and have rights to help protect their children.
I'm up against a pretty big mountain.
Kathy said the legislative director told her to look at Laura's Law. It was passed in 2002, allowing judges to order involuntary treatment for people with mental illness. Now, Kathy can work to change the law so it includes drug use as an element of mental illness. And Kathy knows she has a lot of work to get started on.
Do a lot of research, which I've done quite a bit of research already. I welcome anyone to get in on this with me.
And Brooke Holmquist is joining us now. So where is Kathy now in her fight?
Well, Mark, you heard her at the end of the story asking people to join her. This is really a grassroots effort, one woman trying to make a difference. So we'll keep you posted on how far she's able to take this. But I know this is not a clear-cut case. I can't wrap this up in a nice bow and give it to you at the end of the day here. This is a person trying to save her daughter and grandchild with really no legal means to do so. So it's interesting because I know people out there are watching tonight saying, I'm in the same situation. What about me? And I urge you to call and write your local lawmakers.
And what about those people who are watching right now, have a family member, and they say they need help with drugs or alcohol?
Yeah, and that's true too. I mean, there's people watching who say, I'm trying to help a loved one who just can't help themselves. So I've put up some information of local help, at least voluntary at this point, but I have put that up on our website so people can at least go and look for that. KCBA.com under the CIA tab, and the information's there attached to this story.
Brooke Holmquist, thanks.